it's Jazz 1122 here, and I'm here for the reading for the Virgos out there for July 29th through August 5th. I just want to say thank you guys for all your likes, your comments, and for all your support. And to my new subscribers, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad to have you here. And please remember that always as a disclaimer that these are general readings and they may not completely resonate to your situation. Okay, so let's see what's going on for the Virgos for July 29th through August 5th. Okay. Ironically, this is your guys' card. The Hermit is for Virgo. So I really feel you guys are going to be in the Hermit type of state. I feel that you guys are really going to be thinking about where you want to go in life. What do you want to do? Why are you on this planet? You know what I'm saying? To really find your soul's purpose. I feel that most of you are really wanting to pay more attention to that. Maybe the everyday routine things are just not doing it for you anymore. And it's like, you know what? I know that I have to keep doing this unless I find out my purpose, or even have a clue about it. So I really feel you're doing some deep soul searching. You may not be around people too much, or you could still be around a couple people, but not as usual. I really feel you're more focused on getting clarity in your life. And really, where's your life going? And who are you, too? That could be another thing for some Virgos. Like, who am I? You know, I never really took time to ask that question. You know, what are my gifts? What are my strengths? What are my talents? You know, how do I see a later life for myself? You know, I think about that, like, how even though I'm like 28, well, I be thinking about how I don't want to live that American dream where I gotta work until I'm like falling apart at like 60, 70 years old, and then like get like what 10 years, you know, and get barely anything of which I sacrificed so much of my time. That was not the dream I wanted to do. You know, so maybe that's what you're realizing too. Like, I'm not beat to be working until like I'm like falling apart and then retire and die. Like, that's not what's going on. So I really feel that's why you're connecting to your soul. Like, what's my soul purpose? What brings me true happiness? And we have the Queen of Cups. So I really feel also you could be spending more time to figure out your gifts, your psychic gifts. Maybe you're trying little exercises. Maybe you're learning about manifestation and stuff like that. This could be many different forms, but I see the Queen of Cups as the psychic person too. So maybe you're getting this nudge that it's time to go into Hermit. It's time that you spend some time alone. Maybe because your soul is trying to reveal some things to you that's only going to be revealed to you if you're away from everything and everybody. So this could also be a very powerful week that you could really start to see the power of your gifts as well. That may even surprise you. It's like, wow, I seen that coming, or wow, like I had this dream about this situation, and that could put you in hermit mode because it's like, wow, like I could do that, you know, let me spend some more time by myself and let me get away from the world so I could really tune into who I am, because I'm a powerful person, you know. That's what I really feel this week too. As talk about a powerful person, because you are Virgo, it's the Strength card. I really feel that you guys are very focused and determined. I feel that you guys are really trying to work on not letting things get the best of you so much, or overthinking about it. Because you guys are very prone to overthinking. And you guys can think about a scenario, and then you'll have the whole scenario, but it might not even happen like that. Because you're just prone to think of plans and analytics and things like that. So I really feel you're trying to also have the strength on that. That could be the strength when you're thinking. Maybe that's what you realize. A lot of times you second guess yourself when you shouldn't have to. Or you overthink yourself and then something manifests, and it's like, oh shoot, I should have just went with my plan A. You know, I knew, but I just wanted to make sure. You know how that can go. So let's see why the Hermit is here. We have the Four of Cups. And we have the Empress. So why I feel you're in Hermit is because you're in a place where you could see everybody else's cup filled up but yours. And the universe is like, because Virgo is the sixth zodiac sign, and Virgo is the house of service. So you may have been a service to everybody else and their cups is full, and look at yours, is empty. And I feel that's why the universe is showing you this. Maybe you just haven't been wanting to be around people. It's like, you know what, you guys are good. All your cups are full. Like, I'm tired of over exuding myself and my cup is empty. Like, this is my time to be. Also, you can see he's hidden in these bushes. You could be spending time in nature as well. And really just isolating yourself. And really spending time outside. You know, get some sunlight, get some air. Be by some water or whatever you like to do, or take a hike or something. You could also just be spending time in nature, like I said. And how you have been neglecting yourself for other people, I feel you will really start to think about. You know, and the universe is saying, hey, Virgo, your cup is empty. Like, you always is of service to everybody else, but how are you? Look at them. They're fine. Their drinks all poured up. They're not thirsty, but you going to be thirsty? You know, don't forget to take care of yourself first, Virgo. And we have the Empress. Because you may want these new beginnings, but your soul can be depleted. Because you're trying to be too many things to everybody. You know how you try to help people, but you're in a jacked up situation. And I tell people this all the time. You cannot help other people build while you're still figuring out your stuff. Because let's say if two people are in a relationship, right? And both of them are not in a stable place, then how is that going to be stable? Like, somebody has to be the one that is solidified in their position. So that way they could switch off. That's how I like to do in a relationship. Like, if I know what I'm got going on, or like, for example, if I don't got it, my partner has it. If he don't have it, I have it. So it's a constant, equal exchange. But if you have two people that's struggling, it's going to create more struggle until it be like, you know what, let's not focus on building a relationship until we build our own foundation, and then you put that together. I think this is another reason why many relationships fail, because no one knows their own selves. No one knows or is taking the time to figure out who they are, but they're trying to be a partner to someone else, So this is what maybe you're realizing. Like, maybe you are in a relationship and it's like, I know that I can't give this person my best because I'm not happy with where I am. So how am I going to make somebody happy if I'm truly not happy with where I am in life? It's because you want to give birth to new thoughts, new ideas. And I feel that, like I said, some of your souls are depleted. So this hermit mode will really help you be more focused so you can be in the Empress energy and just be in a more peaceful space and relax and let things come to you, and you just do the work in the meantime. So let's see why the Queen of Cups is here. We have the Four of Swords. And we have the King of Pentacles. So yeah, like I was talking about stability. Like, while you taking this time out is going to help you tremendously to figure out how can you get to the King of Pentacles. How can you build wealth for yourself? Before anyone tries to get in a relationship with anybody, this should all be our number one goals. Where are we at in life? What are we doing to get there? You know what I'm saying? To better ourselves. And then we could find someone that's doing the same. But we have to keep going. But a lot of times we allow ourselves to be dragged down by other people's problems, other people's this, other people's that. Like, Even though you love someone, you are not responsible for them. They are responsible for themselves. And that's where a lot of trauma gets created, because people are feeling responsible for grown people. You know, that's not your responsibility. It's not your responsibility, like Will Smith said, to make his wife happy. That's her responsibility. That is so true. That's how people go in codependency, because people don't have their own lives anymore. We see this all the time with people that be in relationships. Their friends don't see them no more. Their family don't see them no more. Like, why? Because you're with one person. That one person is taking all of your world like that. And that's the thing. And then you fall short on your own goals. And then guess what? If you depend on what purpose you have, that relationship ends, whether you love that person or not. It's to show you to never forget about yourself. Never forget the purpose of why you came here. And be responsible for you, and allow others to take responsibility for themselves, period. So I really feel this is what you're thinking about. And you could be getting some psychic insights about. You may have this certain feeling to go put in this job application, or you may have this feeling to start that business. You may have this feeling to go back to school. Whatever it is, your soul's going to lead you to something that can build into the King of Pentacles. So pay attention to that this week. So let's see why the Strength card is here. We have the Five of Pentacles. So we have the Dark Night of the Soul. I think I might name this reading, Stop Being Responsible for Other People's Happiness. Because I could really see that with Virgos. That's a good title. It just came to me. I gotta write that down. Let's see. Why the Five of Pentacles? We have the Four of Wands. So it kind of goes back to what I was saying. Even if you love these people, if you do not work on yourself and have your own stability, or not only that, Virgo, if it's not you, the people that you date, if they don't have it together, even in the least bit, you cannot save anyone. If no matter what, no matter, your love is not the antidote to all. It's not. So don't hurt yourself trying to fix other people. You have to allow them to do it on their own time. Now, don't also force them either. They have to want to do this. But at the same time, think about how this is also going to benefit you. If another person, I say it like this, because the people that we attract ourselves to, those events in their life is going to start happening in our lives. I've been there, where if it's a whole bunch of chaos, it's only going to be a matter of time. If you're laying down next to them every night and you're being with them and being physical with them, you don't think that energy is going to get transferred into your life, and you're going to start realizing this is going wrong, that's going wrong. Oh my gosh, I don't have no money, I don't have this. It's because that's why we have to be careful during these days and times about who we give our energy to, because people can suck you dry and drag you down. That don't mean that not everybody does this consciously. Not everybody. Some people are really unconscious to this fact. But that's why it's important that you be conscious, you know? And if you bring it to their attention, if they don't see nothing wrong with it, then, you know, I let them go. Like, I'd be like, hey, you're free to live your own path, but I'm not suffering here with you, no matter how much I love you. Because I've done that. And my spirit guides was always here for me during this time, when I busted my head up trying to help everybody. And my cup was empty. And I said, no, I've put myself first. And everything, then I could help other people. Not the other way around. So it's not being selfish. It's like we feel selfish when we care about ourselves. To me, selfish is like when you lie because you want to get away with it, or you steal, like things like that. That's for your own benefit. But not to really... But I don't look at it as selfish when you're really trying to better your life. What happens if you bumped your head like this guy and you just out here? And people may try to cause you to feel guilty. But for Virgos that just got a Dark Night of the Soul, like, please take that as a lesson. You are not the fixer of everybody. You can't. The only person you can truly work on to the 100% is yourself. So I hope you guys appreciate this reading, and I'll catch you guys next week.